Oh. Wow. It's been a controversial week for modding, it seems. So we're going to talk about that. But first, let's cue the intro. Hello, everyone. My name's Shooter Fantasy. I'm sick today. Borderline dying trying to even do this video, but it's kinda sad to see where mods are heading. Between GTA 5 now saying that apparently it's illegal to mod their game, to Bethesda's little more Bethesda's thing that they're doing with their mods is controversial, but I don't know if it's 100% bad yet. On the surface, it seems like paid mods again, but I don't know. It's hard to say if it's going to be the same mess that was the paid mods on Steam. Who knows? But even still, the Bethesda's thing's still bringing quite a bit of controversy there. But first, I'm going to talk about what GTA 5's doing with their things, with their mods. Take-Two Interactive, the guys who, own Rockstar. They're Rockstar's parent company. They've decided that apparently it's illegal to mod Grand Theft Auto 5 now. So, for those of us who play on PC, we're affected the most because that's the only place where you can get mods before the game is on PC. So a lot of people who are on PC are pretty ticked off about this, myself included. I own the game. The game is a million times more fun with mods, and to see that being stifled now after modding being around on Grand Theft Auto games for years, to see this happen is kinda, it sucks. It really sucks. We as a consumer, as the gamers, I believe, should have the ability to do with our games as we please, as long as it's making things fun for us and not affecting other players. And the main mod that was targeted was OpenIV, which is used to a primary tool for modding Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the only tool that gets past the encryption that GTA 5 uses on its assets and allows you to mod. And OpenIV's put in many systems. OpenIV's put in many systems to make sure that they don't affect any other experience other than the single-player experience. So they tried to cover the tracks the best they could. Like, anytime I've ran GTA 5 mods, if I have mods running, or the directory's modded, if I try to connect to online by accident, it will go as far as to automatically, preemptively crash the game before you connect to any GTA Online servers. It makes sure that you cannot use these mods to affect the GTA Online servers and cheat and make the GTA Online experience not fun for other players. So basically, I'm guessing that Take-Two must have just taken action against OpenIV, just thinking that, you know what, it's a modding tool and we don't want it used for hacking our game. But OpenIV has so many systems in place to make sure it cannot affect the online game experience. It cannot be used for hacking the online game experience. It only affects the single-player experience, which affects nobody but the person playing. And the person playing, goes in and modifies the game at their own leisure. So it's not like they're going to be mad that they just modded their own game. But, long story short, no more modding on GTA 5. So I guess I just uninstall the game and be done with it, because mods are the only thing giving the game replay value for me after doing everything else. I've had fun with the single player, I've had fun with the online. Mods were the thing that's like, oh, they released this mod? Let's try it out. Let's open up GTA 5 and check out this mod. Holy crap, I'm blowing people up with Galaxy Note 7s. Holy crap, that is so funny. Just things like that. But, so, we have the other thing, which is Bethesda's Creators Club thing, which, again, I start off saying I'm not sure if it's bad yet, but, a lot of people's complaints with Creators Club is it's going to destroy the modding ecosystem that people are used to. The belief is that all mods should be free. If some person really likes your mod, they can always donate to you if you have the systems in place, and you get 100% of that money if your mod is worth it for those people, and they donate to you. And that having a paid modding system takes away from the passion that people have when it comes to modding. It's believed that people mod out of passion. They mod the games that they love to play out of passion, and then they want to share that experience that they've now created with their mods with other people. A lot of people are saying that by there being a paid mod ecosystem, people are no longer going to be making mods out of passion. They're going to be making them only because it's giving them a paycheck. And I can see how people could argue for or against that mentality. So, a lot of people, there's people who are arguing that, hey, this is a good thing. A lot of people saying, no, I disagree with having paid mods. And basically how Bethesda didn't call them paid mods, they're calling it Creators Club, and basically you can spend credits on mods. So they have this currency called credits, you spend it on these mods, and I guess it has some monetary value that goes back to the people who created the mod that's being sold in this currency. But more likely than not, you're probably buying this currency with actual real money. So, in that regard, they are paid mods. But they do have some ground rules, which are, in order to sell mods on their marketplace, it cannot be an existing mod that is already free, and it cannot, and you also have to be an approved modder that, to be able to put mods on this Creators Club marketplace. So basically, you either have to be a Bethesda dev or an approved modder to put out paid mods. But it's really going to come down to how rigorous is your system going to be? What's going to prevent me from taking a free mod from a site like the Nexus that isn't on Bethesda's platform and saying, hey, this is mine. Like, you have to be an approved modder, but what prevents a person who gets approved as a modder from doing that one day or at some point? So first, the question is, how do they approve a modder? What's the criteria for approving a modder for putting out paid mods? And what kind of mods are they looking for? Well, the kinds of mods they showed were armor mods, like armor mods, weapon mods, so things as simple as that. I mean, armor mods and stuff can take hours, days to make, but at the same time, should those mods be considered as significant as, say, you have a mod that adds a whole new experience to the game, which is, you have a Skyblivion as an example. That I could see, if Skyblivion was a paid mod, I think that would be reasonable, because it's basically porting an entire game, which is no small feat, to Skyrim. You're basically getting another full-blown game on top of Skyrim. If that was a paid mod, I could understand that. I could vouch for that. But it really comes down to what quality of mods are going to be sold. are you going to get the mod that has little effort put into it on this Creators Club thing that should have been free to begin with? Are you going to get people stealing mods that are free off the Nexus or any other modding site and reselling it as their own? These are the issues that could plague the Creators Club, and it's actually part of the reason why the Steam's implementation of paid mods got taken down, because they were having it wasn't because people were angry about paid mods. I mean, it could have been part of it, but that wasn't the full reason why Steam quickly got rid of it. It was because people were re-uploading mods other people created, or using assets, or relying on the assets of other mods that other people have created, and then selling that as their own. And then you have people saying, well, no, I don't want my asset that I created for free for people to use being bundled into your mod that costs money. So you had things like that. So you were having lots of legal issues and battles starting to come out of that short time span that paid mods were on Steam. So Steam quickly shut it down. They didn't want to have deal with those ramifications. And they ended it before Bethesda had any say in the matter. And I think Bethesda has still held on to the thing of having paid mods, hence they're doing it now. But they also knew of the public backlash that the last thing got, so they tried to rebrand this as something else. And, of course, people are still ticked off anyway, because they quickly pulled the guys off of the marketing stuff that they've put in to try and hide it, and they're like, yeah, no, that's paid mods. So it really comes down to, how is Bethesda going to handle this system? Is it actually going to destroy the modding community, or how mods are created? It's a big thing. So it's my personal take on this. I think that mods should still be free. I mean, I'm not against paid mods, but I mean, if you're going to charge for your mod, you can always set up your own system and such for making that a paid mod. And if it's a mod that people are willing to buy, then kudos to you. But the fact that Bethesda's trying to be an intermediary in this means that they're hoping to be the middleman for paid mods. So they want to be the first to introduce the paid mod system, have an easy-to-use ecosystem for people to go into so they don't make their own, and they get some cut of every sale you make. They want to make money off of mods, which is in itself a little nefarious. They want to make money off of something that people used to do, or that people do out of passion. I'm not against paid mods. I'm not against paid mods as a concept, but I am a little skeptical that of the fact that Bethesda wants to be the middleman in this paid mod system and make money off of it. They want to make money off of the mods being sold. They want to make a cut of it, the modding community. And that I have a little more of a problem with. So not so much paid mods I have an issue with, the fact that Bethesda's looking to be a middleman and make a cut off of this. So that basically wraps up the video. If I talk any longer, it's just going to be endless rambling, but hopefully you got some takeaway out of this video. I just wanted to voice my opinion on the matter, or voice what's going on anyway. And doing this while sick is kind of it's not, I should have waited maybe tomorrow, it felt better, but I've got the inspiration now. Anywho, thank you for watching. If I wasn't a rambling mess and you want to watch more of my videos, feel free to subscribe, like the video, share it if you want. If you don't like it, of course you always have the option to dislike it. But if there's any videos you want me to make in the future, if you want to tell me how I did, just feel free to leave comments below. If you want to let me know your opinions on the GTA 5 thing or the Bethesda thing in the comments below, I'd love to read those. But with that said, let's cue the outro.